Hey Abdul, in the chat, how are you? Haven't been live like this for quite some time, people, so I'm just making sure I've got everything set up all right, and I have. I'm back to yeah, streaming through OBS. I've had a lot of technical problems, everybody. A lot of technical problems in the last few days, but I think a lot of people have, from what I can tell. And I just wanted to go live and give you an update of what I'm going to be doing over the coming days and weeks because it's exciting times. Up Gordo and Titch, says Abdul. Hi Abdul, how are you, mate? How are you? Little Wrath says I'm here. So am I. Where you all from, guys? I'm just waiting for, because there's only like 22 people here at the moment. Please hit the like button, everybody. That really helps. Big Baby Zubas says, "Be safe. Gotta work, brother." You go ahead, Big Baby Zubas. You go work. I know that. I'm from Dorset, says Carlo Cousins. Hi, Dorset. Love Dorset. Lovely part of the world. Trying to be fine says, "Good morning, Gordon. This just in. Tulsi suing Hillary." I've been giggling about that all day. Trying to be fine. I'll talk about it a little bit tonight. Free Thinker says, "Hi, Gordon from Florida." Hi, all the way to Florida. It's raining gators. I saw a story earlier. It was raining lizards in Florida. I shit you not. I don't know whether that's fake news. Might have been, but apparently there was a warning that it was raining lizards in Florida. Florida news for you. Great piece on Fourth Estate, says Who Cares. Thank you, Who Cares. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate it. That's one I've been looking forward to doing as well, especially with the Edmund Burke aspect of it. Him being accredited as coining that phrase, because one of my favourite sayings of all time is the one, "All that is required for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing." It's one of my favourite sayings. So I enjoyed doing that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Who cares? What kind of lizards? There were little green ones. They're little green ones. I'll let me see if I can find it. The stream might judder a little bit. Look at my little dog. Stream might judder a little bit as I open things up. Just bear me a second. I'm sure. Beware falling iguanas. Florida warns. Cold weather stuns the lizards, which drop from the trees, seemingly frozen or dead. Not to worry, the warm sun wakes them up again. So it looks like they're dead on the floor. They fall out the trees because of the weather. So that's what the story was. Okay. It wasn't exactly raining. Lizards. Not dead, just losing their grip on the cleats, says Fuffy. Thank you. Okay. Putting fake news. Kenneth Canopic says, Bolsonaro had Glenn Greenwald arrested on bullshit charges. This is getting worse, everyone. The persecution of journalists around the world. It's getting worse, and it's going to get worse as well. I'll talk about that maybe a little bit later. I haven't got any stories or anything prepared for tonight, but I wanted to talk to you all about what I'm going to be doing going forward and have a chat with you all as well. I haven't had a chat with you all for ages. Old Pink. Oh, puppy. Yeah. It's my little puppy. Kenneth Marshall. Good evening from Dundee. I shall be up there very soon in bonny old Scotland, Kenneth. I'll talk to you about that in a bit. I wanted to go live tonight with a quick update of what I'm going to be doing going forward. Because obviously you are my bosses. I'm answerable to you. I've had some tech problems recently which slowed me down, but I think everybody has had that, and I haven't been 100% well either. I've had a bit of a dicky stomach, but I want you all to know I will be out and about tomorrow. I'm going to be travelling probably about 100 miles, something like that, to interview somebody you probably have heard of, and I'll be dropping that video the day after, pretty soon. And I'm really looking forward to this. It's the first time I've ever will have gone out to somebody specifically to interview them. So it's a big deal for me, this is. And unless somebody, this is a super chat, by the way, and also my PayPal details are below. And the only reason I mention that right now is because unless somebody sends me a few quid, I won't have enough to actually get back from Cardiff. I've got my ticket going down there, but I haven't bought my ticket back yet because, yeah, things are tight. But yeah, I'm going to be travelling quite a bit over the next week or so. So please, if you can, help me out because things are really, really tight. So I've got that tomorrow, my first ever on-site interview, and I'll be dropping that video pretty soon. Although I probably won't get back until like 9 o'clock tomorrow, so it'll probably be the day after tomorrow I'll do that. And then that's on the 23rd, and then we've got again as well tomorrow. Now I won't be there for this, but I will have somebody there taking pictures and maybe getting some interview, people speaking afterwards. There's a Julian Assange, another preliminary hearing outside the Westminster Magistrates Court, and that is tomorrow morning. So if you can get there, please do. Yeah, I can't get there because I'd already arranged to go to this to do this interview. Then we have on Saturday. First of all, we have this, which is it's the monthly protest outside Belmarsh. That's on the 25th. Again, I won't be there. I've already got something arranged. I will have somebody there. The Gilets Jaunes will be there as well, so I'll have somebody there maybe taking videos, etc., so I can release on the channel for you all to see if you can't make it. But the reason I can't be there is because I've already agreed to go up to Edinburgh to the Scotland Must Resist the extradition of Assange meeting. There's going to be some great speakers there. Craig Murray obviously is a great speaker. John White I had the pleasure of listening to at a Free the Truth, Imperialism on Trial event earlier last year. And honestly, he blew me away with how good he was a public speaker. It was a fantastic speech, and I've been using one of his expressions ever since then. So hopefully I'll be able to get an interview with him as well for you. Lisa Longstaff, who is from Women Against Rape, she'll be there. She's one of the speakers. And Robert Somin as well. Now, I'm going to be live streaming that. So that's on Friday, and also I believe it's going to be streamed down to the screen at Belmarsh, hopefully. So hopefully somebody will get back to me on that. Like I say, it's going to be a bloody busy few days. That is literally just coming up in the next 3 days for me. So please, if you can support me, the PayPal link is below, and I really need your help because it's going to cost a fortune going up and down the country. It really is. And I'll come to. There's more. Yeah, there's more stuff I've got to tell you about as well that I've got lined up. I'll tell you all about that in a bit. Oh, probably invasive iguana, says Chris. No, I think it was just the weather is making them fall out the trees. I shouldn't laugh. I really shouldn't. The weather's it's insane at the moment all around the world, isn't it? Oh, Titch. Hi, Titch. How are you? How pissed are you about Bernie apologising to Biden? Is he making the same mistake as Corbyn? Yeah, we've seen it, haven't we? We've seen him. He needs to take the gloves off more. Bernie does, if he's going to have a chance, because we've seen what Tulsi's had today. For those of you who don't know, Tulsi Gabbard, who I like, who's running as a Democratic. One of the Democratic candidates over him. She's only polling about 3 or 4% apparently, so she's no real threat. You would think, polling that, but obviously Hillary Clinton attacked her and started calling her out as a Russian asset. on, I think it was on the Howard Stern show about a month or two ago. Now, I remember saying on this channel, it's the worst thing she could possibly do is do that, because she's bumping Tulsi Gabbard up. And today, Tulsi Gabbard has launched a $50 million lawsuit for defamation against Hillary Clinton. So you can imagine the press that's getting. Said it was the worst thing that they could possibly do. Now, as for Bernie apologising to Biden, I don't know why he bothers. I don't know why he bothers. What did Biden do? As soon as Bernie attacked him, Biden came back with an attack ad. Seen it today. So, but you've got to take the gloves off. But what do I know? What do I know about politics? I've been screaming for the last 18 months that I don't want to give you Brexit, and it looks like it's all going to sail through, although there was a bit of a sticking point today, I believe. This is one of the reasons why I want to get out and interview people. Interview other people who know more than me. English. I want to talk to you all in the chat today, everybody. I haven't had a good chat with you all for quite some time. Ooh, does anyone recognise the structural formula on Gordon's T-shirt? First person to get it gets a thumbs up. Well, thank you, and a shout out. Let's see who can get it. My favourite. Yeah, my favourite molecule, I would say. I want to know what Bernie's campaign managers think they are doing, says Triana Be Fine. They are a bit, well, I think they're all out of touch with just ordinary people. Not just, not just in America, but over here as well. I've been listening to the chat with regards to, I think, Rebecca Long Bailey, who's running for the Labour leadership over here, and none of them are. We know why. We know why they lost, but they're coming up with every other excuse as to why they lost. I don't see much hope. I really don't. It's almost like they're living in a different reality. This is one of the reasons why I want to go out and interview people myself and actually get it from the horse's mouth, because you're not getting a true depiction of what is going on in the world and what is going on in your country and in your neighbourhood by reading the papers or watching the BBC and ITV News or listening to whatever the later leadership candidates are saying. They don't know, obviously, what an average person on the street thinks and feels, because otherwise they wouldn't be talking the nonsense that they are. So this is one of the reasons why I want to go out and get it from the horse's mouth. Hey, Tippy Tomos, how are you doing? Gordon, you've seen the downfall. Your boy Jamal is in denial. What about, mate? Is it THC, Gordon, says Little Wrath. Yeah, it's... Is it THC? Was it THC? Was it? Yeah, it's THC. Yeah, it is. It's THC. Well done. Little Wrath wins. Yeah, cannabis says Titch. Yeah, it was THC. It was THC, not cannabis. It's actually THC. So Glenn Greenwald is a target now. Well, apparently everybody's a target, Nigel Solis. Apparently everybody is, because they're going after anybody who is adversarial towards any government. The fourth estate is crumbling around the world. We need to build another one quick. It's one of the reasons why I did that video earlier. Can you hear this? She's dreaming. What's the matter, Ellie? You're dreaming. She was chasing rabbits. She was chasing that squirrel from the other day, Titch. Yeah, she was chasing the squirrels. She thinks the squirrel's got a ball. So I saw a super chat come in. Just bear me a second. I'll go and get it. Squirrel. Mugging her off it is. Cowboy Bebop says, hope this helps a bit. Yes, it does. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate it. Like I say, there's going to be a lot of experiences over the next over the next few weeks. I'm not necessarily going to be stopping overnight in any of these places, everybody. I'm literally just going to be coming back, even though I'm just going to be knackered. It's just going to be cheaper that way. Yeah, I'm going to be very busy over the coming weeks. Everybody likes the doggy dreams. The rabbit that got away, says Robert Hickey. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Okay. There's something else. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to this. There is another Assange public rally on the 4th of February. John McDonnell's going to be down there. And Tariq Ali, Jen Robinson, Nils Meltzer, Christian Ranson, of course, from WikiLeaks. That is on the 4th of February. I'm not sure whether there's any tickets left for that. You have to go through Eventbrite. But I'm hoping I'm going to be down there for that. I can't necessarily promise anything. And also, around that time, because that's the reason I can't promise everything, because I've been asked to do another event around that time as well, which I'll be live streaming from down in London. Oh yeah, and also I said I was going to be busy. Next week I've got an interview with somebody. I've got an interview with somebody very, very prominent. You all know this person. I won't give it away, but that's happening next week, and I am over the moon that this person has agreed to do an interview with me, and I am sure that you are all going to be very, very impressed. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. But like I say, I need money for train tickets. Honestly, I'm not kidding. I have not got enough money to get my train ticket back tomorrow. That's the truth. Yeah, 3rd of Feb, Titch. 3rd of Feb. That's what it is. That's the one I'll be doing. I'm not sure who the people are going to be there at the moment. We'll see. If you think it was all about Corbyn, you are delusional. The MSM operate like the mafia. It's not personal, just business, what says Wild Goose. It wasn't just, it was a lot of things, I think, Wild Goose. But like I say, I've spent 3 years, I think, trying to figure out politics. And it got to the stage where I just spent, I don't understand politics. I tell you what I do understand now. I understand people. So I'll go and speak to people instead, rather than shouting into a screen about politicians. Looking forward to it, says Tippy Thomas. I am really looking forward to that. I'm really looking for I've got one set up for next week, which I'm really looking forward to, and there's also hopefully going to be another interview as well with somebody next week as well, which is sort of penciled in. Hopefully I'll have that as well. Like I say, it's going to be very busy. So although you haven't seen a lot of me over the last week or two, I have been sorting things out. Hippie sent $10 Canadian, says thank you very much. Hippie, that really is very nice of you. Thank you. Bear me a second. Yeah, so I've got another interview as well, hopefully set up for next week. I'm just waiting for that to be confirmed. Busy time, I told you. Well, that's great. That is working. Should have really checked that stream before I went live. The other thing I was going to ask was, what do you think of the new logo, everyone? This is the new logo. I don't know whether you can tell, but that's my two eyes. I like it. Anyway, yes, thank you, Hippie Bookkeeper. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Right, I am, yeah. I think that was everything that I wanted to update you all on. I'm hoping that you all like the new logo. I'll have new intros and everything over the next 2 weeks as well, and next week's as well. And yeah, that is me up to date for the time being. There's obviously going to be more stuff going forward into February and March. And yeah, everybody seems to like better than Five Eyes any day, says Liam Bro. But you got that right, mate. You really have. You got that right. Jamal mixed his utter devotion to Bernie with scant criticism and provisos that allow him to be held accountable, says D. Martin. I've always thought Jamal was a really intelligent and thoughtful guy. I still think that. And he's my mate, Jamal is. I love him. I think he's great. It's tough doing this, you know. It's tough doing politics. It really is. You can't please everybody, as I found out. Right, I think that's everything, everybody. Yeah, I've updated you on everything I wanted to update on. Thank you very much for all your support. I really do appreciate it. And I need it over the next week or so. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to be hitching rides back from Scotland and stuff like that. So I really appreciate it, everybody. And I'm going to try and really do my best for you and get you information and give you content that is not just me screaming into a camera, because that's not going to help anybody. I want to try and, be the change that I want in the world. And I think if we all do that, then you know what? We might just have a chance at this. What do you reckon? Thanks very much for all your support, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please like the stream if you haven't already. And please support independent media, because the nonsense that you're getting from the rest of them for the last few years, it's enough to drive you nuts. It really is. So, thanks very much. Everybody else. Come on. Say goodbye. Take care, everyone. See you soon.